Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to bring to you electricity practical. That's the WAEC practical. Now, in terms of electricity, there are some um, substance they brought. There are some instruments that we are going to make use of. Now, what they brought is we are to make use of a rheostat. Are you getting me? A rheostat. We make use of a cell. This one is 1.5 ohm. I mean a 1.5 ampere. Then the two together will give us 3 volts, 1.5 volts. The two together will give us 3 volts. Now, and we have the jockey. We have the galvanometer. We have our key. Exactly. This is our key. Exactly. Together with the plug. Then we have also the Constantan wire. We also provided with another resistance wire, but I made use of a nichrome wire. A nichrome wire. Exactly. Now we are using Constantan wire and a nichrome wire, and also a 1 ohm resistor. Exactly. A 1 ohm resistor, and also our meter bridge. This is a meter bridge. Exactly. This is a meter bridge, and I will urge you to use a meter bridge that is confirmed, that is workable. Meter bridge that is very good, and the state is very good. You understand? Don't use the one that the resistance wire on it is maybe it has rust or so, but use a balanced meter bridge, because if you use old meter bridge, you may have problem with your readings. You may not even get value. Now let's go with the connection, but don't forget, subscribe to my channel and watch this video to the end. Share, because your physics exam is coming up soon, so share so that you can be able to know how to connect the electrical aspect of this upcoming WAEC. Now, first, you connect your 1 ohm resistor to one port. This is the first port here, the first opening. Connect your 1 ohm resistor here. We have another opening here. We are going to connect the Constantan and nichrome wire here. Exactly. We'll first work with Constantan wire, then later nichrome wire, which is the same process. Now, let's move to the next step of the connection. Now, you are going to connect another wire to this other side, and this other side we move to the key. Exactly, which we move to the key. Now, your key is going to the cell. This is our cell. Your key is going to the cell. Exactly, it's going to the cell. While the other side of it, I'm going to connect it to the rheostat.
More music on
Now,
tunesjam.com.
the other side is being connected to the rheostat. While the second part of the rheostat, which is the down part, I'm going to connect it straight to my meter bridge. Exactly. Connect it straight to the meter bridge. Now let me make the connection. That has been done straight to the meter bridge from the rheostat straight to the meter bridge. Exactly. Now, when we are done with that, I'm going to make the other part of the connection, which is that of the Constantan wire. What you're going to do next, after connecting the Constantan wire, measure with your meter rule 100 centimeter. Exactly. 100 centimeter. That's what you measure. After measuring it, you connect this other end to this part. Exactly. Take it to this part. That's my Constantan wire. I've connected it from here to here, 100 cm. Don't forget to use your meter rule to measure it, 100 centimeter. Now I will now come back to my galvanometer and my jockey. I'm going to use this other port. Is that clear? So I've connected one end to the jockey. Connected one end to the jockey. I'm going to connect the other end, which is the second end, to the galvanometer. Right. With this, we are good to go. I connected this end, which is the positive, to the other end of the meter bridge. Is that clear? So look at my connection, please. Look at my connection from here straight to here. Then come back here, connect your resistor, then take it straight. This is going to your galvanometer. Is that clear? While the other end we have the jockey. Now from here, connect your constantan wire or nichrome wire, because you first use constantan, later you use nichrome. Then connect the other end to this after measuring 100 centimeter. Then take it again, come here, connect the other end, connect it to your key, from your key to the cell, from the cell going back again to the rheostat. Exactly. So we are done with the connection. Let us see if it's going to read. I told you before, use a clean and nice meter bridge. Don't use the one that is already rust. Do you understand that? It might give you a problem. And let your connections be solid, be perfect. Do you understand that? Let your connections be perfect. And don't forget, if this is not on 0, ensure you put it on 0. Adjust it. There's a way you can adjust it. Exactly. If you put your maybe, I don't know, something that you can use to adjust, you adjust it so that it can be on 0. Otherwise, you may have wrong reading. Exactly. Now let's move ahead.
tunesjam.com.
Okay. After the connection, you see the galvanometer reading. Exactly. You can take it to this end. You also read, but you begin to adjust. Begin to adjust it. Begin to adjust it. Are you with me? Begin to adjust until it gets to 0. Once it is 0, you take your reading from the meter bridge. Exactly. What I just did now is 100 centimeter. That is for the constantan wire. But if I reduce the constantan wire, you may have a different reading. What I have here now is 20. That's 20. That's 29. That's 29. Exactly. That's 29. So you must make sure that you are moving the jockey. You move it, you begin to move it until you have a value that will give you 0 on the galvanometer. That is when you now take your reading from the meter rule. Exactly. You can repeat that by reducing the length of the constantan wire. Once you have 5 values, I mean 5 values for the reduction of constantan wire, I use 100. Now, if you want to do it again, you reduce it maybe by 10. You may use 90. The next one will be 80. Next one will be 70. Next one will be 60. Maybe until you get 5 different values. After getting those values, you remove the constantan wire and replace it with nichrome wire or any resistance wire that is of your reach. Is that clear? Now you repeat the same experiment, the same way we connected this. You leave it the same way, but you replace the Constantine wire with a nichrome wire, and at the end, after the replacement, you also take it to 100 centimeter, measure it, and take your reading from the galvanometer by using the jockey to touch the wire. Is that clear? We have a resistance wire on the meter bridge, so you use this to touch it. You'll be adjusting until you have a position whereby the galvanometer will read 0. That is when you now take your reading from the meter bridge. Don't forget. Thank you very much for listening, and don't forget to share the video. Share it so that others that have exam soon will get to know how to connect this electrical aspect of WAEC. Exactly. So don't forget to subscribe, and also tell others to subscribe as well. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching. Thank you until we meet again.